part. Choose God's way out. Choose God's way out. Let's read 1 Corinthians 10:13b together. And God is faithful. He will keep the temptation from becoming so strong that you can't stand up against it. When you are tempted, he will show you a way out so that you will not give in to it. Okay, underneath it says, point. Write this in. There is no such thing as an irresistible temptation. And I want you to circle in that verse from becoming so strong. Now, some of you are going, oh yeah, I've been in the middle of situations when the temptation was just, quote, too irresistible. Can I talk to you for a second? It's not that the temptation in the moment was too irresistible. Way back here, probably months ago, you started thinking about it. That's like a guy who came into my office and said, Kenny, I had an affair. The temptation was too irresistible. I said, really? When'd you meet this girl? Oh, a little over a year ago. Really? What happened then? Well, I thought, she's a hottie. Okay? Then what happened? Well, I started trying to bring things by her desk, and, I said, then what happened? Well, then I asked my project manager if she could go to Vegas with us for a trade show. Okay? Then what happened? Well, about 3 months later at the trade show, I asked her if she wanted to go to lunch, so we could strategize. Then we had some drinks later on, and then what happened? Well, then I got into the moment, and the temptation was too irresistible. And that's when I just went, wait a minute. You made the temptation irresistible by starting a thought process. You didn't manage your mind aggressively, and you let and accepted in to your mind, at the borders of your mind, this thought that was okay. You didn't defend. You didn't have any boundaries. You let it in. And so you're just tilling the soil and tilling the soil and tilling the soil, and you just dug a big pit for yourself. Okay? When the Bible says here, and God is faithful, he will keep the temptation from becoming so strong, that's what we mean. We make the temptation strong when we don't respect God's plan for us now. So we cut off the temptation at the point of entry versus letting it in and letting it fester and build. So choose God's way out. And we've talked about how to choose God's way out in the moment. That's why I gave you those tools.